Well, hey there. Welcome to Movie Review Mom. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. And my goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision for you and your family as to whether or not you want to spend time or money or both watching a specific film. So, the specific film I'm reviewing today is called Beast. This man versus nature action movie is now available exclusively in theaters, but don't worry, it'll go to streaming, video on demand soon enough. This movie is not to be confused with the 2018 movie, also called Beast, which is available on Amazon. The other one is an Indian action comedy, also called Beast. I don't know why they couldn't have come up with a better name just to not confuse it with all of these other movies, but whatever. All right, so the movie is rated R. It's an hour and 33 minutes. And the movie review mom grade I'm going to give it is, drumroll, a C. Now, don't click away off to another YouTube video. Stick around so you can hear why I'm giving it that grade. So I'll give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked and didn't like, as well as offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, funny or interesting lines if there are any, and even recommendations for other films that I think are better or similar that you might like if you like this one. Okay, so in a nutshell, the story is about a father and his two teenage daughters and how they find themselves hunted by a massive rogue lion intent on proving that the African savanna has but one apex predator. Dun, dun, dun. The movie was directed by Icelander Baltasar Kormaker. It was written by Ryan Engel and Jamie Primack Sullivan. All right, so let me tell you the list of things that I liked about the movie. First of all, fans of Idris Elba won't be disappointed. He gives a very good performance and works hard. Now, some people are criticizing his performance, but I think it really has more to do with the dialogue and the material that he was given than his ability, because we've seen him do good things before. Other cast members include Sharito Copley, Ayana Hali, and Leah Jeffries. There's lots of foreshadowing if you're paying attention to the details. In other words, it's very predictable if you're paying attention to the foreshadowing details. There's a lot of CGI, of course, because they did not use a real lion to attack and kill everybody. Some of it looks really good, some of it not so much. We get to travel to Africa and see the wildlife, so that's always awesome. And there are predictable jumps and scares, but still fun. So there were some things I didn't like about the movie. First of all, there are a lot of night scenes, as you could imagine, because lions are mostly active at nighttime. And all of these scenes are pretty dark. And so it's going to be really hard to see what's going on if you watch this on a small device once it goes to video on demand. Try to see it on the biggest screen that you can. I'm so tired of seeing snarky, stupid, entitled teenagers in movies. Now, of course, they're designed to be that way so that they can experience character growth and learn to respect other people around them, especially those who save them and that kind of thing. But as soon as these characters get on screen, I'm just like, rolling my eyes. There are some elements that are just silly, like when someone, I won't say who, outruns a lion, like that's ever going to really happen. It's also so annoying when characters do stupid things. On the other hand, it drives me nuts, but it also makes me yell at the screen, no, don't do that. And that's good to get a viewer engaged in a movie. I do that in horror movies too, where I'm rolling my eyes and yet I'm laughing and engaged. And so I guess it's not all bad. So let me give you some tips for parents. There is some profanity, but no F-bombs that I heard. So that's good. You see dead and wounded bodies. People are in dangerous situations, and various weapons are seen and used. Some of the themes that are illustrated very well are death of a loved one, survival, mourning and grief, nature and the animal kingdom, poachers, and family and the importance of family. So usually I write down funny lines or interesting lines just so that you can kind of get a flavor for the movie, but I didn't write down any funny lines because it's mostly a serious drama. But I will share some interesting lines with you, and you can go on to my website, moviereviewmom.com, to see all of them. But Nora Daniels, who is played by Leah Jeffries, says, this is so back in the day. And that's kind of one of the teenager attitudes. And then another thing that she said that kind of made me laugh is when she said, I have a rainbow of emotions. Okay. Which, teenage girls are all full of emotions and drama. And then Dr. Nate Daniels, who's played by Idris Elba, at one point says, I don't know what to do. And that's a really scary place to be when you don't even know what to do. And I liked that element of the movie because sometimes, if you're in a certain situation, you just have to do what you know you need to do. But the scarier situation is when you don't even know what next step to take. So anyway, I liked that. All right, so let me give you some recommendations for a couple of other movies that I instantly thought of while I was watching this. The first one is called Rogue, and because this is also a rogue lion, this is some other rogue lions and humans and stuff like that. I'm being very vague, but it stars Megan Fox. And so if you're a big fan of hers, you might enjoy it. And then another one is called Endangered Species. Now, it's not a great, well done movie, but they are certainly passionate about lions in real life. Watch that review that I posted. You can find it on Movie Review Mom, because I share a little bit about the people who created the movie and why, and some of the lengths that they're going to protect lions specifically in Africa. So I liked that element, that there was true passion involved in that project. All right, that's it. I hope that if you watch this movie that you do enjoy it. Thank you so much for always supporting me, for watching my videos, sticking around to the very end. I really appreciate it. Comment down below. That always helps YouTube pay attention to my YouTube channel. And I appreciate that because I'm trying to get it to grow. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.